namaste, how's it going? So today I just wanted to talk briefly about speaking and public speaking in particular. Now, if you're anything like me and you're kind of moving 100% into spirituality and living from within your intuition, you know this sense of like being guided, of almost like you don't have a choice in the matter, you don't have a choice in what you're being asked to do, you just kind of show up and be or do. And obviously last year I started doing these talks, and the way that I work is that I don't plan anything. I do these like talks in my head, and I have done for years, where I'm just hearing this like voice and I can see myself speaking to a crowd of people. And when I teach yoga, when I teach meditation, I don't pre-plan anything. I just kind of show up and trust that whatever I'm guided to do in that moment is for the best, is for the highest good. So similarly with my talks, I don't plan anything. I might have, if I'm feeling a bit nervous, or if I'm feeling like I might want something to kind of rely on, I'll sometimes bring maybe quotes, or I'll bring I'll have some backup with regards to an exercise, or wanting to share something with the group. But otherwise, I'm just free-flowing. I'm just literally kind of talking and letting whatever is there come out. So I'm honest with people. I speak about my own issues and stuff that's going on in my life. But obviously there's an aspect of sort of channeling and letting come through a message to the group, to the people who are actually there. And it makes me think, whenever I doubt myself, I think of this quote, or I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know if it's a quote really, or if it's just something I picked up about public speaking, saying, you know, what makes a really good public speaker? What are the tips? What are the techniques? What are the tools? There aren't any. Basically, the best public speakers just speak from the heart. And oftentimes, I know there's a kind of run of people in my world now who are stepping up, who are kind of raising their game, as it were. And so within that, they're being asked to do talks. They're being asked to, you know, sit with a group and talk about their field of study or their field of expertise. And it's just really beautiful, because whenever we have to face fears, we end up expanding. We end up kind of breaking through into new realities. I know for me, since I've started my talks, like my whole world has changed. Meeting new people, having different types of conversation that really sits with me and really makes me feel like I'm on a journey, and I'm constantly learning, and I'm constantly expanding, and I'm meeting wise people with information that I just never knew I'd come across in this lifetime. And it's really exciting. I'm turning 33 in a week today, and I feel really blessed to kind of come to this time in my life with my spiritual practices. And I don't even sometimes like using that word, because it's just who we are. It's who I am. And I think everyone's divine, everyone's spiritual, regardless of what we're doing or the conditions that we have in our lives, that we are all truly miraculous beings. And we're all working through stuff. We're all shedding stuff, creating new stuff, building new paradigms and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. Basically, when it comes to public speaking, just be yourself and speak from your heart and speak honestly. And oftentimes what's useful is just grounding. So doing a little meditation before, or doing some deep breathing, or just kind of understanding where nerves, like getting really nervous and unsettled about something, is actually, again, a false perception, that we don't need to get nervous. Saying that, I went to a choir, a singing workshop yesterday, and I volunteered to do a solo, and I'm totally like have fears around singing in public. And I felt so nervous, but it was so good just to be courageous and sing and do it and kind of get over myself, like not care about what other people think or not care about being perfect, because I get so nervous with singing that I can't really sing properly. So I guess that's the thing as well. We all have our different inhibitions, our different insecurities, our different fears, and then within that we also have our different areas where we're very courageous. And that's a perfect example, is that I'm perfectly happy standing in front of a crowd of people sharing my secrets and sharing things about my life, and yet when it comes to singing a song in front of a group of people, I brick it. I get really nervous. So there you go. We all have our things, and if you're ever wanting to kind of talk more about public speaking, feel free to get in touch with me. Feel free to share any ideas, any comments you have about being courageous, being bold, being exposing in the person that you are, and sharing that with other people. How does it feel? How does it liberate us? And can we be doing more of it in broader and broader contexts? I think we definitely can. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace out.
All to love. All to love.